Today, Ed has invited me as a candidate for District 40 to speak on something that is close to my heart. And when I was asked, I thought, close to my heart. There's a lot of things close to my heart. My wife, our children, our church, the community. And then I thought, Ed's running for legislator of the state of Florida. What's closer to my heart than my state, my nation? America is close to my heart. Everybody I know. It's America. It's America's principles. It's America's way that is close to my heart. It's so much animosity, so much hate that's out there. And so many, even conservative talk show hosts, they're making their money, they're making the hay on hate and poisonous words and anger. And I thought, when they came to Jesus in the Bible days, and they asked him about the great commandment, he said what was not one of the 10 commandments. To love God, to love your neighbor. That was not one of the 10 commandments. He said to love thy neighbor and to love God. It was to love neighbor was not the first commandment. It was not the greatest commandment, but it was the second. What else could help us if we just said, okay, let's not go religious, let's stay away from the word love? Can we at least like our neighbor? Can we at least care for other people? Care enough to be involved? Care enough to ask about what's going on in your state, in your nation? We need to care. We simply need to care enough and like enough. The second greatest commandment was the second greatest because everything in society comes down to neighbors looking out for neighbors. I know some might disagree, but I thought it was a uniquely wise answer that was given by George W. Bush after 9/11, when he said if regular average day Americans wanted to participate in the war on terror, love thy neighbor. And I thought, that's kind of silly. But now I realize, if people are looking out for people, it doesn't matter what the issues are. If people care about one another, that's what will matter. Love thy neighbor is a commandment that Jesus gave for those who follow the Bible. But the truth is, it's anywhere, any society, any belief system, looking out and taking care of one another. That specific commandment for those that do follow the Bible, it's a personal commandment. Thou shalt. You shall. You must. It's a commandment to you, not to them, not to that party, not to this party, not to this government, but to you. And the same thing is, it's a practical commandment. It's something that you must do. It's that simple. It's a personal, it's a thing that you can do that an institution, a government can never do. They can never legislate what is needed at the moment. When I think of Ed Shoemaker, I think of somebody who has been in the business with his own family, with the families that he's helped, in the homes with the people that he's helped. Personal, practical, and himself doing it and helping others to make their lives better. It's that simple. And every one of us can do that. Every one of us could get behind a man like Ed Shoemaker. Because that's America. That's Florida. That's what's close to my heart. Thank you. Support this guy. Support this state. Support this nation. Love one another.